Yo, we back in action.
Today's topic is betrayal.
Don't say it like that.
Today's topic is...
You didn't even realize till I just mentioned it.
Knives and backs.
What?
Today's topic is bleeding to death.
Today's topic is, first of all, let's just get into it.
Brothers don't exist.
So recently,
that's the topic.
God. So recently.
Oh no. Today's topic is you were born alone and you'll die alone.
Oh my God.
That's today's topic.
Are you done? Are you finished?
Go ahead and explain yourself.
Have you said it now?
Tell the people what you did.
What you mean what I did?
Tell the people.
All right. So today's topic is internet trolling. When not to let it get under your skin. All right.
I didn't let
My brother Nico here. He is an avid MCU fan. MCU. So that is
which
encapsulation.
Stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes, that's an encapsulation of just the cinematic universe. But there's comic books, there's TV shows, there's all of that. Now, I specifically remember at one point saying someone needs to do their due diligence and read up on some. You don't have to read up Google and Wikipedia, but I digress. So my brother Nico here, he put some opinions out about the SheHulk. It was just the first episode, right?
SheHulk Disney Plus show.
SheHulk, and he put some feelings out there.
And the season had already gone for 4 episodes.
Okay.
So you already had a good feeling of what it was. It's not just me looking at something for 5 minutes and just talking crap.
Yeah, so Nico here felt he should share his point of view about SheHulk. So I bet whatever. And I'm not gonna say you got backlash, but I got.
I did get backlash.
What you received was you got a lot of trolls that wanted you to augment your view about the show thus far. And I read what people said about, oh, give it a chance, and they hit you with that. Oh, how do you tell us that you how do you tell us that you haven't watched the
just
show?
Come up again.
What?
I just got a notification.
Oh.
Even though I said don't notify me about this post anymore, I just got another one.
Okay, so when you challenge the internet to say don't do something, they're gonna do it. Trolls. So as I for some odd reason was notified about this post.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that Facebook does that nowadays.
I don't know. I think it's if you follow someone, if you because you be friends, but if you also follow them, you'll see their other posts, which is kind of iffy for me. But regardless of that. So I get on there and I see what the trolls are saying, and none of them ain't really saying that. Basically, they're really just trying to get under Nico's skin.
They cannot be under like over 10 years.
No way, yeah.
Impossible.
Well, they seem like they're at least in their maybe teen, like late.
They downloaded the images from Google. Like
so, be over 10. All I can say is this: so they really didn't even. No one even gave you a perspective of what they saw in the show. They just basically tried to tell you that you need to give the show more of a chance, and then some of them tried to mock you. So all I said was, bro, be careful, which means don't get wrapped up in these people because they only are watching. They're only coming after you because it's the show. These are not comic book readers.
Okay, what else did you say?
Huh?
What else did you say?
Hold on, let me go see what else did I say. You
gotta
pull it up.
We need
God, you need it verbatim.
Make yourself sound like a god or a saint.
No. First of all, at context, bro.
With the little Captain America shield defending his brother, but
mother of
that
God.
is not what it was.
Oh my goodness! All right, okay, Nicholas, we'll go with that. So wait, where did you?
Oh wait, actually, I have it right here.
Yeah, you got it right there.
I have it. I'll read it.
Go ahead,
just to make sure there's not any.
Yeah, go ahead. No discrepancies. Let's go with it.
Careful.
These
aren't comic book readers, and it's a narrative-driven show, so it's not meant to really build SheHulk, but rather present relatable stories for a lot of groups looking for inclusion. Wait, there's more.
Yeah, there's more.
Give it some time. Allow it to showcase other characters who are going to get more character development, but let this show and a few others like it serve as an MCU speed bump. We got bigger faces to fry. LOL. That's why he said verbatim.
Exactly. That's what I said verbatim.
A bunch of people are coming at me for saying, "Oh, you an idiot. You this. Oh, you can't relate to it. You don't know about Marvel. You this. You that." And then my associate comes in here, and then he's like, "Oh no, wait. They don't read comic books. You have to give the show a try," which is literally what they say in other words.
Because the
gotta
show
give it some time, and and then give the show some time for the characters to get more development, and then it'll be a speed bump for the MCU later on. Like that's it. He didn't even defend me. You said what the SOBs said on Facebook in nicer words, politically correct words. That's literally what you did.
The part where I said,
how do you defend me? How do you help?
Listen, it's a narrative-driven show, so it's not meant to really build She-Hulk. They came at you about the She-Hulk show, but rather present relatable stories for a lot of groups looking for inclusion. The people that are coming at you are talking about it's an inclusive show. They don't give a damn about She-Hulk's storyline. It's basically so people can feel represented. Give it some time to allow it to showcase other characters. That means not She-Hulk. Other characters who need to come into the MCU so they can be in these other phases. Again, I call the show a speed bump. That means it's not really relevant. Just like when you say what, Ms. Marvel, and what's the other, Jessica Jones?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those other little inconsistent shows or whatever. Those just filler. And I'm just like, but let this show and a few others like it serve as MCU speed bumps. We got bigger phases to fry. Man, keep your eyes on the prize. We got big time phases, bro. First of all, I gotta be objective. Two,
you say what the troll said.
No, I didn't say what the troll said.
In a politically
I said in an objective way that, bruh, don't let these internet gangsters and
I'm not gonna say the N-word.
Yeah, you were. I heard it, bro.
I said internet.
First of all, okay. So we'll just say we won't let the internet trolls get under your skin. I had to give them something because one, they tried to defend the show. I get it. They wanted to defend the show. All right. It's like if somebody said that about Punisher or said it about Daredevil or what other MCU show you like?
Moon Knight,
right? What if they would have said Moon Knight was damn good though? What if somebody would have said, oh, Moon Knight?
WandaVision. A lot of people didn't
like. All right, WandaVision. Oh, might not be accurate. Yada yada yada. Right. It'd be different. They said it as the first episode. A couple episodes in. It'd have been like, all right, well,
that's so how you funny feel. How you don't get the point. Like
I do get the point.
You don't even get the point.
I do get the point.
You don't get what I'm saying.
What was I supposed to defend you on?
I didn't need somebody.
I'm not gonna say the show is trash. I'm not gonna say the show is trash.
You don't gotta say the show is trash.
But dude, you threw shade at the show.
I threw a shade at the show. Not at these people. These people came at me.
Of course.
And then you came over here, and then you were like, "Oh, there's two sides. There's both sides of the story."
First of all, don't tell me with that. Oh, there's good people on both sides.
No, Nico, give it a try. There's more character development, bro. I was like, man.
First of all, why would you say that? Give the show a platform.
Yeah, even if you're right, even if you are right, you don't say that when I'm being attacked by other people. Man, you don't.
F them. Dude, first of all, you have to.
You're right, but don't say it when people are.
No, that's the only idea. We're right. Take the ethical and realistic high ground.
You should have messaged me, not put it up in there.
What you mean? Bro, I was trying to retain your knowledgeable honor. I didn't try to make you sound like you were crazy. And you see how they didn't come for me, right? Well, they came for you because
nobody even replied to your comment.
That's right.
Because they were like, oh, he tagged them. They probably saw we were mutual friends, and they were like, oh shit, this guy just got betrayed.
And you know what? No, that's called accountability. Damn it! It's called accountability. That's probably what they thought. First of all, they could have said, you know what? I would have respected one of them trolls if they would have been like, if they would have took the story and be like this, that, and the third, or they would explain a different perspective, saying, well, man, look at this episode or this contrast, or if they would have went to the comic book or something, been like, yo, you can't argue episode this and yada yada, or when they brought this in, or it's direct, and you'd be like, oh, okay, if you got something to argue over. But technically, and if it's fair, you relatively dismissed the show because of how it's structured. All right, that's your opinion. It'd have been different if they would have came back at you with an equitable opinion saying, well, why it's a good show, or man, don't dismiss it based off this, that, and that. It's really supposed to be this. Like this show isn't meant to be. It's not meant to be something bigger than it is.
It's not about the show, Richard. That's what I'm saying.
That's the problem with, and that's the problem with y'all.
The show.
That's the problem with y'all.
It's a problem about these people coming at me.
That's not why you made the post. You didn't make the post to get under people's skin, right?
No, of course not.
That's right. So go get back to the show. Get back to the show. Keep it on the show. Keep it where it's supposed to be. They're not even
worth it. I'm not gonna.
That's right. And they're not worth it. So they're not, because ain't nobody talking about the show. That's the thing. That's what I was trying to point at. You spoke about the show. They came at you. I spoke about the show. That's what it's about. Cooler heads prevail. Betrayal. Come on, man.
Man, I'm reading the comments.
Don't hit me with no Bucky right now, bro.
I'm reading the comments.
I need you to be more winter shoulder than Bucky.
See, these people are coming at me hard, man.
How hard they come? Are they really breaking down the store? What are they saying? They telling you about the story?
They're just emotional bitches, right? Of course.
Okay, all right.
Look, just to give an example, I read what my homie said, and then I'm gonna read the attacks from these people, right? So you guys see, oh yeah, Richard is right, or yeah, Richard did he messed up. He messed up.
Oh, here we
really
go.
Did.
Go ahead, let's go.
So let's read a few examples.
The one who
sounds like you haven't watched the show. I literally watch it the day it comes out.
Yeah, that one. It sounds like you didn't watch the show.
So you can relate to a billionaire flying in a suit. He even
agrees with them. I didn't agree with that person. I just thought that's what they tried to come back at you with. Oh, it's the story's unrelatable, yada yada yada. It's all about the writing. It's really about the writing and the presentation. That person who said, "Oh, so you can relate to a billionaire who flies around in a mech suit, yada yada yada." The way that Tony Stark is written makes him relatable. His character, especially Robert Downey Jr., is really relatable because of all the hardships he's gone through. And Tony Stark has gotten the character development because he's a flagship in the MCU.
Don't think about the comments. You're thinking about the actual comments. Think about the intention of the comments. The comments, they can be right.
First of all, I'm not giving them that type of clout. Oh, so you can relate to a billionaire playboy, yada yada yada. Do you know how many people got Batman tattoos on their body? It's about how a character is developed.
Still getting my Spider-Man tattoo. Look, a human shooting webs. This is the same comment. Watch the show first. She-Hulk isn't shown as expert character, and then this random guy, shout out Aaron Stam. He said, a raging feminist who hates men who exist to be better for no reason than the soy-drained Banner Hulk. No thanks. This is the only dude who got my back, and I don't know where he is.
He didn't get your back. All he did was he called out.
He's a Lebanese dude. He's not even American.
He called out what's woven into the show. He called out the aspects and the calls for inclusion in the show.
Oh, I like this one. Look.
Okay, here we go.
And the fact that you would prefer to see large, bare-chested men fighting says nothing about you.
Who said that?
This other random dude. This is another comment. The fact that you feel you can relate to a green 7-foot female lawyer, but every can to a self-isolating 8 feet indestructible raging green man. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, those two are going after each other.
And then no, he said it to me. And then my favorite one.
No, you gotta look at the context.
Hey man, don't catcall girls if you won't have. I'll try again. Hey man, don't catcall girls and you won't have to be upset for being called out.
That's those people are having a discussion among.
No, it goes directly back to me. I'm looking at the little line thing.
Yeah, but no, when they reply under your comment, they might not mean it for you. They might just really be just responding to the thread. Trust me, context.
I'm looking at it. I made the post.
Because you're not responding to it. You're not having an active conversation.
But this isn't look, I'll show you. This isn't a separate thread. Look, it goes all the way up. This comment isn't here or here. It comes all the way up to me. So he was talking to me. He hit this button, not the one here.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that the people who are responding to you are really sensitive, and a lot of people are invested in this show because of its inclusion and what it means. That's great.
The MCU, they call it.
The MCU. That's cute. I got nothing against. Knowing She-Hulk from the comic book, especially some of her exploits. You know, it is what it is. The show is going to be very tame compared to her comic presence. All right, there's that.
Yeah, of course.
But you know, as far as like this She-Hulk is cool for what it is. She was.
Have you watched all the episodes yet?
Nah.
So it's you have this opinion because you haven't watched the shows, but you will literally throw up on your screen.
Oh my goodness! I look. I don't have any big expectations on any of the shows. I was surprised by Daredevil and Punisher, especially like Kingpin's character. I was surprised by those, and especially when they represented the Ghost Rider. But like Loki,
you gotta watch more MCU.
The MCU shows, I'm not really vested in those. They're cool. They're filler. They're filler. It's all right. That's what they're for. You know, that's what it is. Luke Cage is dope. It's representation. I like the representation. They're bringing. It's like Marvel. It's like the game Marvel Alliance. You get to play with everybody else. You know?
So, you know what the difference? You know what the difference is between eagles and penguins?
Between eagles and penguins?
Yeah.
One can fly, one can't.
Besides that,
one can swim and the other one doesn't.
Okay, no. All right. So basically, the difference between eagles and penguins is that eagles, they fly alone. They do their own thing. They fly and they hunt by themselves. They feed their own little baby kid eagles.
You sure
all alone.
You sure you want to do this?
And now penguins.
You sure you want to do eagles and penguins? You sure? Penguins. Okay. Go ahead.
They go in the little, looking. People say penguins are cute, but they're not cute. They're horrible. They look cute from afar. But anyways, they go in the little groups, in the little, the little cliques, the little gangs, and they survive together.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to be an eagle. The world just.
The world just. You sure want to use eagle and penguin as a reference?
The world just dumped on my face.
You sure you want to use that phrase? Listen here, Nat.
You couldn't just been an innocent bystander and laugh.
I literally I got the post and I was like, hey, Nico's been a little unfair with the show because you bashed it without really any context or reference.
I don't need to explain myself. I'm just telling my opinion.
Right. Okay.
They chose to comment on my post.
Hey, dude, you chose violence that day. And you chose violence that day.
No, I didn't. I got a little more aggressive in the comments replying to my comment.
Yeah.
But my comment was cool.
According to who?
I'll read it. It's all right. She-Hulk is the most unrelatable character in the MCU.
That's unrelatable.
That's a critique. It's not the one that sucks the most. No. So she's got no flaws or personal conflict going. They just try to make her perfect to prove a point or something. Like, how is that violent? How is that just a negative review?
All right. So I'm gonna come off that one and ask you a question. If she's the most unrelatable character in MCU,
that was an exaggeration.
That's definitely an exaggeration. Because I'm about to say, so how do you relate to Groot?
Obviously not.
No, it's not obvious.
But you can take it that little.
You literally
put no one's gonna think of Groot.
You literally put that out. There's a lot of unrelatable characters. So you relate to Galactus.
Who?
Galactus.
Man, you can. That's an unfair comparison. You can say.
Well, you say
even now he still don't got my back.
I'm asking you.
With people on the internet,
you put that out there. You cast your net.
We can go to a bar. I can get beat up by just one dude, by 10 dudes. All he's gonna do is say, "Oh, your punch. Oh, it could have been a little better. You have a good technique."
Don't do all
Nico.
That. Don't do all that. Right. Not Eagle. All right. First of all, Mr. Eagle. Eagles mate for life. Eagles mate for life, and they build a nest together.
I'm cruising like an eagle, baby.
Mr. Eagle.
I was a penguin. I was a penguin. I used to be like this. Now I'm an eagle.
Don't disrespect penguins like that. They're eagles of the sea. Eagles of the sea. Man,
I'm an eagle. That's what I am right now.
Yeah, eagle. Ball head.
I am an eagle.
Yeah. A ball eagle. Over here.
Let us know in the comments down below what you guys think.
Was Nico too hasty in soliciting violence online with internet trolls?
Jesus Christ. Do you know what it feels like to have a knife in your body and then have it turned in
the knife of objectivity? Denial of objectivity. I'm so sorry.
Were you ever betrayed?
By an absolute stranger online, or
like low-key betrayed?
Or have you ever had someone come on your feed and hold you accountable neutrally for
in the
something
worst
that you
possible
said?
time ever?
What? Did you lose money?
Okay, worst possible time. That was an exaggeration.
Lord.
Let us know in the comments down below what that feels like.
How do you feel about She-Hulk?
Let us know in the comments down below why you feel about She-Hulk, why you hate it, or why you don't like it. Leave a comment.
Are you an eagle or are you a penguin?
Are you an eagle or are you a penguin? Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to our channel.
Like this.
No, yeah.
I don't know about sharing this part.
Share it. It's fine.
I don't know if I want to hear people sharing.
I'm the victim here. It's okay.
Eagles and penguins.
Tell them if they're not watching us, they're missing out. Thank you, Rico, for this podcast, not for the betrayal, but just the podcast. And you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching.
All right, we'll go with that.